Water for my head, oh. Shy for the stress, oh. Hey, what up, man? It's Iyanya. You don't know. Right here with my bro, Adesope, the podcast, Afrobeats. Don't go nowhere, man. Shawty says she no come for... What she come for? She come for the money.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to another edition of Adesope Live, the official Afrobeats podcast, where we break down the hottest topics in the culture and also invite a guest in the building to have a one-on-one conversation with me.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me so much pleasure to welcome my brother. It's been a while.
Yeah.
It has been a while. But please give it up for the incredibly gifted, extremely talented, very dapper, good-looking brother in the gym. It's Iyanya.
Yo, bro, that intro is sick. What's good, guys? What's happening, everybody? It's good to be here,
Listen, man.
You know, I call you Mr. Afrobeats. and every time you're on stage, right?
Yeah.
I watch you dance. I'm like, this guy, God loves this guy.
I
man.
swear, man.
It's
I
good to
swear.
see you.
Listen, it's the energy that you guys have put into the music. I was actually thinking, not even today, before you came, that Kukere was actually one of the biggest, most popular, transcending Afrobeats record.
Thank you.
It was one of those records that actually went into other cultures
Yeah.
and made people kind of want to be a part of us.
Yeah.
And I know because social media wasn't big back then, you probably wouldn't think that. But for us, especially in diaspora, we know how much Kukere meant to us. Do you still get, the benefits from such a huge record? Do you still see it
It's
in
for a
people?
lifetime. It's for a lifetime. It never ends. The blessings that come with songs like that never ends. It's a lifetime, lifetime royalties, lifetime endorsement. You know, I speak it into existence. I know that very soon Kukere is going to be on one of the biggest Hollywood movies.
Facts.
You know, I'm speaking it into existence
Facts.
because I feel it. I know
Facts.
it's going to happen. So it's endless. It's endless.
Listen, it looked like after you had this huge successes, the massive tours around the world, before we even get into all of that, you look great.
Thank you.
How do you feel, my brother? How's everything going?
Yeah, I feel blessed. I feel really blessed to be here. I feel blessed. It's a good time to be alive. A good time for Afrobeat.
Facts.
I'm happy for my brothers and sisters in the game. Killing it. So it's a blessing to be here.
Listen, at the time when you stepped into the game, it was almost impossible for real talented singers to kind of have successful Afrobeats careers. And then we went into an area where, a lot of people just came in, but now it looks like talent is now the real currency in the game. Talk to me about back then when you were a singer and people were telling you, say, oh, all this thing no go work, you got to do lamba.
And they tell you lamba. So it's a good thing you're talking about this because sometimes I reminisce. Very thankful because I remember after winning Project Fame in 2008, all the events, all the shows I performed at, my introduction was something like, all right, ladies and gentlemen, as you enjoy your meals, we're going to call a very talented guy. This guy can sing for Africa. While you're enjoying your meals, he'll serenade you. And that happened for a long time. People are eating and you're singing, nobody cares. Then maybe after the performance, one or two people come to you and say, nice voice. So, that went on and went on. I went to MTN. I was like, yo, I have this EP. You guys, you ready to release it? They were like, yeah, it's nice, but it's not commercial. I was like, Jesus Christ. I don't understand. Am I not supposed to sing? They're like, yeah, it's nice. The songs are nice, but we want Terry G. We want something like Timaya. I was like, geez, okay, what am I going to do? So I went back. I bought those albums. I started listening to Timaya's album. I I listened to Terry G. I was like, how did they do it? How did they do this thing? It took me about 2 to 3 years to get Cookery.
Wow.
Yeah. So I listened to Mushin, to Mohits, One the Cold. Those are albums that really helped me a lot. Superstar, Starboy. So I had to listen because I was just, R&B is my thing.
Yep.
Do you understand? So now, I had so many people saying to me, we don't want you to change. You don't change. You stay like that. You know, one man came to me, I said, I like your voice. You know, I like you. You're different from these other people. I was like, yeah, that's cool. Thank you so much. Keep it up. Don't switch. So about 15 minutes later, the same event, I look back. This guy is dancing. I think it was Atlanta at the time.
Yeah.
The guy was throwing in. I was like, bro, you just told me not to switch.
But still, they want to listen to that.
So I learned something there. You have to be versatile. You have to be commercial. At the same time, you know, giving people good music, but then commercial music.
That's I think what you said there is very pivotal, especially with Adekunle Gold now.
Oh yeah.
That's basically what happened with Adekunle Gold as well. A lot of us wanted.
He switched it up. He switched it up. Like, he switched it up beautifully. Like,
Facts.
I love how I love the transition. Beautiful. Yeah, I listened to him. Sinner is one of my best songs. Sinner by
Adekunle Gold.
It's one of my best songs.
Now, obviously, after the huge successes, you know, Made Men Music, you know, Ubi, Techno, Iyanya, everybody went their separate ways. Yeah. And it looked like at the time, you know, this relationship had gone and people were doing their individual things. Fast forward to 2022, you know, I got the message, or I think it was 2021, late 2021, that you and your brother, Ubi Franklin, who you basically started off with, and you guys went your separate ways at the time, I decided to sit back at the table,
of course,
and bring this forces together again to give it one more run. Talk to me about the decision to look each other in the eyes after so much water under the bridge and be able to make this thing work again.
Shout out to Ubi. Ubi's my brother. I love him. That needed to happen. You know, it needed to happen. Like you said, everything happened so fast, and that's on everybody's page. You understand? Like, everything was moving so fast.
Facts.
And it's very important for brothers to, you know, take some time off and be real with yourself and grow, like you said. Just like take some time and ask yourself questions. Was this right? Was this wrong? Did I do the right thing? Did he do the right thing? Okay, whatever it was, this is the way forward.
There's still genuine love. If there's still genuine love,
let's just move forward. Let's leave everything behind. Let's grow. Let's show people that love is beautiful. Yeah, that's the word. Let's show people that love is beautiful and love always wins.
Absolutely.
That's it. And right now we're doing magic. We're doing great stuff. Man.
When the obviously when you've seen it, when you have the biggest record in the culture, the phone's ringing all the time. Yeah. You know, every promoter, everybody wants to be your friend. You got all the baddest chicks in the flat. But when it looks like, you know, things are a little bit quiet, and those are the low points that a lot of people haven't experienced and don't know how to deal with it. What were those low points like for you, and how did you deal with those?
Okay, so I can't tell you everything, right? But in a nutshell, I'll say that even in those low moments, right, God always shines light. You know what I'm saying? You just need to open your eyes to see the light. You know, crazy things have happened, and when you're in that moment, now you realize that all this stuff is not real. You get what I'm saying? Like, none of it is real. It's just everybody loves you because you know it's happening then, and then now you have to love both sides and accept both sides. You know that God loves you when you're up, God loves you when you're down. So you just say to yourself, I'm going to get back up. What do I need to do? Okay, do we need to record more songs? Do we need to work with more producers? What do we need to do? So that's what I do in moments like that.
Facts.
I think God has helped me to grow past being in low moments and being depressed. So now I've been through it over and over, and I'm just like, you know what? Every time I find myself there, I'm like, okay, here we are. We'll get back up, right? So that's it.
Listen, I also saw that you've almost become. Is it an ambassador? Is it a special advisor? What is it that you've become?
Okay, senior special advisor.
Yes. What is that
His
role?
Excellency Governor Iyanya, Cross River State Entertainment.
So what does that entail? What would you bring to the table? How do you use your talents and your popularity to affect the stage?
So every time the state is doing anything, entertainment.
They sit at the table with you and you advise them on that.
Of course.
What about young talents now, in terms of, based on the experiences that you've had with the music industry and how fickle the music industry is?
Yes.
How do you bring your experience to the table? Do people even call you to say, brother, can you share some knowledge with us?
Bro, that's every second. And that never stops. That never stops. We have a lot of young people in my place that we're also grooming and trying to see how we can
get them
out of the States and help them get hits and collaborations and all of that stuff.
That's amazing. Yeah. Now, well, like I said, Kukere at the time was a viral hit, huge record, but fast forward to now, we have TikTok, we have Instagram, you have Snapchat. How do you...
The whole life is out there, man.
How do you deal with all these new forms of social media and marketing that you have to do to almost get your music out there? Is it tiring for an Iyanya, or is it just like, we got to do what we got to do?
No. At first, right, I was like, Jesus Christ, which one now? Snapchat? Which one are we? Where's the focus right now? I realize you have to be on all these apps, and I'm doing it. It's looking good. I'm loving it. I don't think anybody is bigger than promoting their own music.
You see, I saw Lil Wayne 2 days ago. I posted the video where Lil Wayne had a video that said, "I don't think you know, but the Carter 6 is coming out right now," and they put the link in his bio. He put it in the video. They put it, and I had to post it on my page to say, if the greatest of all time is ready to promote on Instagram or social media, nobody has an excuse.
Yeah, bro, it's your music, man. It's your music. Who's going to promote it for you?
It's bread and butter.
If you're not promoting it, nobody's going to do it better than you. Because it's yours, So the fans also want to connect with you on that level because they're connecting with other people.
Facts.
On that level. So why do you want to be left out?
Listen, from day one, Iyanya has always been about the 6-pack. My brother's been in the gym. My brother's been in the gym.
Don't get fat. That's it.
So how have you maintained? You talked about 2008. That's 14 years deep.
Wow, that's a long time, man.
That's a long time, but you're still looking very good. You look like you watch your diet.
Yeah.
Listen, how has that been? How important is keeping healthy, mind and body, to what you do as a musician and as a performer?
It's important. It's very, very important, especially for someone like me. Just imagine you're at one of your shows. I've not seen you
absolutely in a long time.
And I pull up backstage and you see me. I'm
overweight.
Yeah, you just be like, hey, that guy.
And the girls, the way they see you.
Yeah, I'm sure. You see the introduction you did when we started. You changed, man. Ladies and gentlemen, well, this guy. Listen, this guy once in a lifetime. It's alright. Let's just call him up. But yeah, I love working out, and I think one of the best decisions I made was to quit eating meat.
Wow.
Yeah, so I've not been eating meat for the last almost 5 years now.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, I'm fully pescatarian now.
Just fish and
seafood.
No way.
Yeah. Like,
was that difficult? Because as a Nigerian,
it was
if
very
your
rare.
food is not decorated with the different types of meat, it looks like you're suffering.
I was going out with this Jamaican girl, amazing girl, and she said, "You have to stop eating meat." I was like, "The hell? Like, how am I going to stop eating meat? It's not even possible." She said, "Just try it." And the first 3 months was hell. Now, dude, I'll stay off meat for like 2 days, and then when they're cooking, I'm just looking at the meat like, what are we gonna do right now? Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna eat so much today, so I'm just give me a piece. A piece. 2 days later, I'm like, you know what? Let me just eat enough meat today. But guess what? After 3 months, I think after 3 months, I now said to myself, you know what? Let me let it go fully. When I started seeing the benefits.
What are those benefits? Is it just the fact that you're more leaner?
Yeah, more leaner. Because the thing is, I was working out, but I was just buff. It was not defined, you understand? So every time I come back from the gym, I take my clothes off, I look at myself, I'm buff, but I'm fat. I can see fat. So I had to look for a solution. So she said to me, once you stop eating meat, all that changes.
Wow.
Truly.
And all of that went.
All of it.
Listen, fast forward to 2022. Like I said, shout out to my brother Ubi, who had sent me a private link one late night. I remember that night very well because I was driving to Leeds. I was in the car, by myself. Okay. And he said, private music, new music, Iyanya's coming back. And, when I clicked on the button, I don't know if I had any expectation because I've always loved your music. I grew up in the R&B era, of course, in the 90s. So artists like yourself was the easiest for us to just absorb. So once I clicked on it, boom, from the first rate that, from oh la la la, oh la la la, this guy do now, oh la la la, oh la la la. I'm like, yo, Iyanya,
bro, that catalog was old now. We have.
Can you imagine that?
That's old.
And
been working.
just for me to know that you did that and you were in the studio cooking records that could resonate with now. For me as a fan, I was super excited to hear that. And what was that like for you, knowing that you're not only just recording for, to keep yourself back up, but you're recording now, targeting the market, the here and now, and it's sounding amazing and it's feeling good. What was that like for you?
A beautiful experience. Like I said earlier, I listen to a lot of people right now. I love Fireboy. I listen to Fireboy. I listen to Joe Boy. I listen to everybody out there that's putting out good stuff. So it helps me create my own music for the moment.
Facts.
Does it make sense?
Facts.
Because it's not like I'm, sitting down in the house saying, I don't want to listen to anybody. I'm the shit.
Move to the
I'm the shit. That kind of thing. I'm listening to literally everybody out there putting good stuff.
That's humility.
Yeah, so it helps with, creating my own sound.
Facts.
And making it mine. But then everybody loves it because it sounds like what everybody's doing.
You had a record with the beautiful and talented Ira Star.
Very talented.
Exactly. I wanted to ask. I saw her on stage and I'm like, nah, this girl is special. So for you as well, who's from that ilk of talent, what did you see in this young lady when she did her thing?
Excuse me. That's why I said very talented. That's the best way to describe Ira Star. She's extremely talented. The song we released, that was the second verse.
Yes.
I told you. She did one that we liked. We accepted it.
But she said...
Next thing she calls again, I don't like it. I'm going to change it. We're like, we like it. She said, don't worry, you like this one. Came through. We loved it.
19-year-old.
Amazing artist.
Your last single that's shutting down the internet right now, gone viral, features two heavyweights of this era.
Two kings.
Kiz Daniel and of course Davido. very special brother to us here.
David is a lovely guy, man.
It's a special human being.
Man, he's lovely.
I sent him a message. I said, I'm doing my event, on the 26th of August, brother, man. He's like, man, say no more, man. You know what is.
I've had several encounters with David, and he's always
solid since 2013.
Always same guy.
Never wavers.
Always same guy. I think there was one time I was in Dubai. David was in Dubai, and we didn't know the promoters had issues. Right? So 2 promoters had issues. So I don't know what happened, but they put David's show
on the same day.
They put my show on the same. David came to my show before going for. He came to my show, rocked with me. Like,
showed love. Nah, he's special.
So I'm about to perform. So they go, "Oh, David is coming." I'm like, I don't understand it.
He gets show.
He came through with his whole squad. We turned up, got lit, went for a show.
It's a special
and
guy.
there he won my heart. I was just like,
nah, he's a special one.
Guys.
He's very important for our culture. I think it's great for all the entertainers that we have now pushing the culture from Burna, Wiz, Yemi, Tiwa, all of these people. But what David brings to that whole pot transcends superstardom. He adds a little bit of humanity. At the time.
That's the word. Yeah. He never misses that. Yeah.
That's a gift.
Yeah, he never misses that. But, another thing too is, I feel like lately, right, social media has made it hard for, especially entertainers, to express love. It's crazy. Everybody's waiting for people to die before you say, oh, that was my man. Oh, it was, my dog. I was going to call him. You need to reach out, people. Show love, spread love.
Absolutely.
Spread love, man. Don't wait till people die before you start saying that's my dog. You get what I'm saying? So when people like David show love, I saw Bonner the other day. Boulevard. I've not seen him in years.
In a long time.
Last time I saw Bonner, we were on the same show. Somewhere in Lagos. That was the last time I saw Bonner before
Burna became a monster. Superstar.
I'm at Boulevard and Bonner is there and I'm walking out and Bonner sees me. I'm like, yo, bro. And we're hugging and everybody's like, are you guys close?
Yeah. He's one that doesn't forget. He never forgets the love that you shared. Whenever he sees you, he acts that. When I go into the room and I see Burna Boy, it's like the first time I met him years ago. The smile on his face, everything.
So everybody's like, we didn't know you guys are close. Do something.
It's just love.
It's just love, and that's how it should be. You know what I'm saying? Your brother, spread love. You get what I'm saying? Don't, reach out to people. Don't wait till it's dark. Don't wait till it gets dark. Like shine your light right now.
Facts.
And share that light.
Facts.
Yeah, that's it.
Facts. Listen, you've hit the ground running. Singles with Ira Star, Shut It Down by Yourself. Now a hot single with Kiss Daniel and Davido. From what I heard the first time when they hit me up that Iyanya was in the studio, it was a project. That was what the game said. The game said it was gonna be a project. Major. I'm putting you on the spot here, my brother. Are we getting an overdue project from Iyanya?
Yes. Working on my album, actually.
No way.
Yeah, that's what we're doing now. So all these songs are off the body of work.
Is that going to be in 2022 or?
Of course.
No way. How many songs are you looking to?
Right now we don't have that figure, but we're just working. We're just putting songs together now.
And what about other collaborators? What about other, outside of Nigeria, who else are you looking at, especially in Africa? Because now it's become a very, very Pan-African movement.
Yeah. Black Sherif. I like Black Sherif a lot. He's very organic,
different.
He's real, yeah. I'm listening to Black Sheriff. I'm listening to obviously Diamond Platinum.
That's your brother. That's your brother. He talks about. He still talks about you like
always. I never stop listening to Diamond. I'm listening to sounds from different places. I look forward to doing some collaborations with some of my bros in Africa and outside.
Do you have a specific timeline, maybe within the next couple of months, or definitely before the end of the year?
Before the end of the year.
Another question that I have put to Ubi is, listen, bro, you have so many hits.
Yeah.
We need a night with Iyanya. Forget, like,
you see my boys laughing.
I told Ubi that night. Even this was before you released any music.
Oh wow.
So this is before any music came out. When he sent me the link, I called him up. I was driving on my way to Leeds, 5-hour journey, and I said to him, bro, I know in Nigeria people only celebrate what's hot right now. But guess what? In the rest of the world, we celebrate what's hot now, what's hot yesterday, what's hot 10 years ago, what's hot 15 years ago. We're still gonna come out to celebrate a superstar.
Yeah. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, but I'm happy that we're also putting out
something fresh for the young people.
So now, when we gather now, it's going to be even bigger than, but I appreciate you always. I appreciate your love always, brother.
So we're definitely looking forward to something.
Definitely.
Especially in the
London,
UK.
In the UK. Listen, I miss the UK, man. Remember, can I take my shirt off? I need to remake that video, man. I need to remake that video. Like, let's see. Oh, wow. How many years ago?
And the six-pack still ripped.
Yeah, let's do it.
Listen, my brother, again, I know it's taking a while for you to come into the country and have a conversation with us and just kind of just ride with us. Thank you for coming out here to have a sit down with me. That's number one. Number two is for sticking to your gift.
Thank you.
Regardless of whatever's been happening, you came back to the reason that God put you here. A lot of us love. There was a video we recorded. We never put it out of you and Angel just vibing. And when I saw that video, I had to post it.
Yeah, I remember.
Because that, for me, was a very important lesson to a lot of people. These are the parts that people don't see. Where genuine musicians come together and just vibe at the most authentic, side. And listen, I'm looking forward to not only your new music. What you've put out so far is fantastic.
Thank you.
Shout out to the whole team. I'm looking forward to the new album. And more importantly, we're looking forward to the Iyanya show in the UK. 2022 has to happen.
Bless up. And then, bro, I tell you this.
Yeah, absolutely, my brother.
You are a blessing to Afrobeats.
Thank you, bro.
You are one of those people that encourages us. You get what I'm saying? You're one of those people that you make our job easy for us because you celebrate us. You would play people's songs and just dance. And I'm sitting down back home and I'm watching you. I'm like, yo, this is good energy. And that's why they call you the energy guy. More life, man.
I appreciate it, man. Ladies and gentlemen, the incredible Iyanya.
Bless up, guys. Thank you so much, bro.